Today is such an exciting day, guys. We finally got a returns video to bring you here on the channel. It's the first time I've ever been able to do a graded Pokemon cards return video. And that's because our express submission to CGC has returned. There's 18 cards in here. We've got staff cards and we've got pre-release cards. And I cannot wait to find out what grades we got. So let's read it. Hey guys, my name is Mattculli and welcome to the channel. So today we are cracking into this box from CGC. Oh my god, the packaging, by the way, was awesome. It came in another bigger box than this, and from some of the other videos I've seen, the actual way they pack the cards looks absolutely wicked. Now, I have not checked the grades prior to looking at this, so it's going to be news to me as it is to you. I cannot wait. And I want to let you know, just before I get into it, number one, if you're new to the channel and you want to see more returns videos, I have tons coming up from PCA, PSA, some more CGC. I've got it all coming up on the channel, so do hit that subscribe button. And secondly, if you like the cards you see in this box, guys, well, they're all going to be available on my website following this video. That's mattculli.co.uk. Check it out in the link down below. And if you're a gym challenge member on the channel, remember you get 5% off across the website, so you can take advantage with these slabs. Right, without further ado, let's open this box. Okay, guys, so there they are. Hopefully you can't really see the grades. Look at that packaging in there. Oh my god, they look gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. This is so good. Right, okay, now what I'll do is I'm going to look through these cards, and at the end I might give you guys like a little like rundown of what I think. One thing I will be doing at the end, guys, is I have a PSA slab that I'm going to show you and a get graded slab, and we're going to compare the two, but we're going to save that to the end. Let's go for this pile first, guys. Oh my god. First things first, can I say, these look absolutely gorgeous. Look at the crystal clearness. I'm so zoomed out. This is our first slab, and yeah, I've just got to say, the actual quality of it, the crystal clearness, oh my god, it's incredible. Now I think the grade is there where I've put my thumb, so we're going to flip this over.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Pikachu!
And I've balls it up. Damn it. We got a 6.5 on our Dragonite Legends Awaken. And I'm just looking here. There's like a bit of the felt's going. I cannot believe I got that so wrong. So the number is that side. So okay, right. So I'll get it right next time. This is a National Championship staff card. And how nice. Oh my god. That looks incredibly good. There is like a holographic to the blue at the top. I don't know if you can see, and this label here at the back looks really nice. They look awesome. So we got a 6.5 on our Dragonite staff card there. Let's get the next one. Okay, so let's have a look at the back before we flip it over. And oh, I can see a mark on the card actually on this, and some whitening. I don't feel like, okay, just going off the back alone, we're going to get another like 6.5 on this. So what we'll do is put our thumb on that. Okay, so we got the Dratini stuff. Now what I think we did, wait. Yes, sorry, we went for the subgrade. So, okay. So we can already kind of get a guesstimate of that. 7.5 we got on that. This is going to be hard to cover, actually, subgrades. I'm going to have to, like, proper cover them up, aren't I, on them? So, so, to be honest, guys, if you are going to submit with CGC, don't go for stuff without subgrades. Why do it otherwise? You make sure you get the subgrades on them. It adds the extra character to that slab. Mate, I'm really jealous that I don't get to keep these, if I'm honest, that they are actually going up for sale, because I would like to own these. They look absolutely stunning. So we've got a 7.5, 9 for centering. It's pretty good, but I'd actually say it's like left to right, so that's a good thing moving forwards with the centering, the way they mark it. 7, it's the surfaces, isn't it? And I bet it's this mark here and this whitening down there. That's what's done it. There, so we got 7.5. Let's see what we got up next. Now let's see what we've got mark wise. Okay, whitening, bottom left corner, big white chip there. Okay, so what's the best way to do this? If I go like that. I think I gave away the grade there. So this is the Dragonair staff card to go with that trio, because we just had to. I wonder whether we'll put this up for sale as a trio, to be honest. But let's have a look at that grade. 7.5 on that one. These are really hard to cover the grades for, if I'm honest. I don't know if I can cover them anymore. We're just going to have to flip it and see what we get. I'll try. The way the card fits in these is absolutely stunning. Oh my god, that's so happy. We've got the Dragonair staff. Okay, let's see what we've got next here, guys. A lot of this foam's coming out on it. They need a bit of a polish up before we bag them up for the site to get all this stuff off. But The back's not bad. There's... Ooh, I wonder actually, when it gets in the slab, you can see any... Can you see that, like, cut-off corner almost? Anyway, let's try this like that. Oh my god, we got a Charizard promo card. The first Charizard slab. I'm trying to... Oh, edges, and a 7.5 again on that Charizard. Do you know what? I wouldn't care. This is one I'd want to have. Look how good that crystal clearness on those slabs look. Oh man. A 7.5 Charizard GX. Okay. I wonder if we're going to get anything up in the 9.5s. I feel like we should get some high grades. Some of them were actually straight out of like staff packs. They were sealed packets. So I'd be expecting some quite high grades on them. Now this one, the centering looks really good. And actually, I wouldn't say... Maybe a touch of whitening here. Anyway, let's flip it. Bosh. 8.5. Oh my god. And this Mew is gorgeous. Look at that in that slab. Woo! Okay. That's a solid grade on something that's like all hollow. And 8.5 is really good. And actually the surface in 8.5 edges, we got a 9. Really happy with that grade on that Mew. That Black Star promo. That's metallic. I never noticed that. The blue bar, this thing around there, is actually metallic, that ring. You can kind of see it like there. Can you see? That's really nice. I like that a lot. Okay, next up. Right, let's see. I would say I'm going to give this... It's very hard to cover the grades on these. You almost need someone to stick a sticky label over them prior to doing it. I can't be... But maybe next time around I'll remember and I'll do it. This time I'm just going to flip them and see. I really like this logo here as well. Right, back... Dot of whitening down here. Centering maybe a little bit thinner at the top. Let's see what we got. And we have... Oh, okay. Right. This was cool. So we did send a bunch of Pikachu. So this is a promo. We got a Breakpoint single pack blister promo. I like they really put a lot of info here. We got an 8. An 8 as well. So that's not too bad for a promo card. I'm pretty happy with that grade. An 8 on that is pretty good. Okay. Up next, now let's check that back. Now, I can see a dot of whitening up there. Look at this black foam on these ones. I think where they push through, they seem to have picked up a lot more of the foam. That's looking pretty nice. Actually, there's a mark here on the surface on the back. I can see. I don't know what card this is. What card we got? Ooh, 8.5 Raichu. Wow, okay. So it's a Diamond and Pearl Raichu right here. That is a gorgeous... So look at that pop in that... Come on, guys. How good does these hollows look in these slabs with all the crystal, like, around it? They are so clear. Like, I'm just holding them up to the light, and they look absolutely amazing. How's that back look? A couple of gits of whitening again. Okay, so anything 8 or above. 8 point... Oh, that is awesome. Oh my god, I'm very happy with that. Now, if I remember, actually, guys, this one wasn't one that... This was in a penny sleeve in the collection. It wasn't one of the sealed ones. One of the sealed ones we've already sent, and it got cracked. It's actually at PSA in our first ever submission we did for the company and here on the channel. This was one that was actually in a pet, but it looked really clean. And actually, I'm very happy with that grade. Like, so this is near mint to mint. Bear in mind, so on our website, we grade our own cards. We give them like near mint, mint, excellent, very good, light play, heavy play. There are sort of like gradings. I would have classed this as a near mint, and it's nice to be backed up by that as well with what they're saying. It's mad that an 8.5 is a nearly a near mint plus. That is really cool. These guys are super strict on their grading as well. Very strict, very strict. Okay, the first lot is nearly done, guys, and I'm very happy so far. The Dragonair, the Dratini, they're a little bit lower, but do you know what? They're such a cool trio to have, especially slabbed up. And let's hope for a good grade on these. That bottom corner there, you know, if you're being strict, you can see a touch of whitening coming through. But let's see what we got. Oh, 8.5. Very nice. Near mint, mint plus. This is such a sick card as well. Just check that pop out. Look at that. My god, that is a solid grade for that card. Very happy to get that grade. Man, Heart Gold, Soul Silver Unleashed. Blastoise looking absolutely stunning there. Again, there's that little bit of edging. So it's in the corners, the whitening, so maybe they fall under corners rather than edge. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's see what we got. Oh, this is a cool card. This is a Snorlax pre-release staff card. That is looking absolute... There's a mark in the case, actually. You guys see that? I think it needs polishing out. I need to give them a polish up from being in that casing. But that is looking gorgeous. The centering's good. The corners are what let it down, man. Those corners. It's maybe something you don't necessarily look out for too much, is it? You look at the rounding, but just looking now. A little bit of what, yeah, there's whitening in 1, 2, and 3 of the corners. Very slight whitening. So I guess that would denote. But an 8 for that Cooler Legends pre-release staff card is absolutely gorgeous. Ah, man, this is absolutely... I'm so happy to be doing this. This is so cool. Right, let's see what we got here. Something in that corner. So what are going to bring us down on quartering on whatever this card's going to get? An 8.5 on the Lugia pre-release card. Lucario pre-release. That is looking stunning as well. These just look great in these slabs. Like, I can't wait to show you a comparison at the end. Next to, like, Get Graded and PSA. I know a lot of you don't like this, but I really am a fan. I'm a fan of it. Pretty happy with that. 8.5, I think, again, near mint to mint. That's a solid grade. Like, be interesting to know what a 8.5 at CGC would get you at PSA. I have a feeling, and a lot of people out there say this, but CGC are tougher, meaning that an 8.5 at CGC could be like a 9 at PSA. Or even an 8 could be a 9, like they think it's, especially like a 9.5 with CGC is more than likely a 10 at PSA. Now obviously don't take my word for that, and don't just think, oh, I'm going to have to do it because, and it doesn't come back like that. But that's like a general consensus going around about it, just to the strictness that these guys grade at. Okay, we've got a few more to go, guys, and I'm loving this. Let's check out the back on this. Could do some core, we could get my words out. We could get brought down on cornering here, guys. Let's check this out. 8.5. We've got the Flygon staff card. Another beautiful card. The lines. Isn't it funny? Sword and Shield has like brought this like design back, hasn't it? But vertically with the striped lines. You got the boundary, black and white boundaries crossed. A lot of these cards we graded as well, I think, are awesome investments because staff cards are just wicked, and the fact that they're stopping them for a while because there's no tournaments going on. You know, I think pre-release and staff cards are always really cool cards to add to your collection. And it's like I will be adding a load to them myself as well, a load of staff and pre-release. I'm really getting into the promo cards as well to have, especially the Japanese ones. But this is looking stunning, and an 8.5 is a solid grade. Okay, what have we got next? The centering actually on this is pretty bad left. Look at that, how thin that is on that side. There must have been a reason we grade this. I'm trying to think what it could be. Let's have a look. Okay, a melodic pre-release staff. Now, I know why we graded this, guys, and that's because it was the only one we had, actually. 8.5 for a melodic staff card. Solid grade. Look at that. 8.5 they gave it for a centering. Okay. That's not too bad, actually. The surface got quite a bad score, but I guess it's the back sometimes, like hairline scratches, you can't really tell. I guess because you focus normally so much on the front, it's sometimes the back, some little hairline scratches you can miss. But I'll have a closer look at these after to really get my eye in for why they gave them those scores. 5 cards left here, guys, and so far, really good actually. So many 8.5s. I think that's actually solid. Really happy with that. Yeah, I'm not disappointed in that at all. Right. Okay. Corners look pretty good. The back looks tidy. Let's see what we got. Oh, the staff card. But. Error. They've not put staff on there. Can you see this is the staff card? 8.5 as well, by the way. This is a gorgeous, a raw card. This is like over £200 raw card in like near mint condition. So essentially this condition. I have no idea what to price this at, if I'm honest, for being staff, but there might be a chance. Now, I kind of knew this was coming because before you can follow your submission online when you're doing it, and they put your cards into the system, and I emailed them to tell them actually that one of our start cards should have been a staff card, and you hadn't put it as a staff card, and they said it was fine. When it gets graded and the label gets checked, it'll get changed. Unfortunately, this has slipped through the cracks CGC, which I'm a little bit disappointed about because it means it's going to have to go back to them to get redone and then come back to us, which is a shame. But I don't think people are going to want it. People are going to want it to say staff because the other cards, let's look, for example, I believe they all say staff. Yeah, can you see at the bottom here? Pre-release staff. This just says pre-release. So there is that error there, guys. So that's going to be interesting to deal with and find out what that process is like. I'll keep you updated over on the Discord, by the way, how I get on with that process of dealing with sorting out an error that they've made on their slab. Hopefully they give it a fast service to turn it around and get it back to me. But either way, this is such a banging card. 4 left. Here we go. Hope you're enjoying this, guys. If you are, do drop a big thumbs up, guys. And if you want to get a closer look on some of the photos of these, do make sure to check out the website for it. And yeah, let's see what we got here. Again, a couple of little tiny little white marks in the corners. It's funny because so many of these came out of sealed packets, but they still had that white mark. And go. Oh, this card. Oh my god, this is the Leafeon staff card. Freaking stunning card. This is such a good card for any evolution collector. This is something you need because it's just beautiful. And I'm just staring. Look, see all the fluff on it. Funny thing is I got hot hands because I'm like excited. I'm getting like hot hands. I'm trying not to touch them too much. But check out that holo as well. The pop. Right, we're on to the last 3, and I cannot at this point remember what I've got left to show you. Right, let's check out that back quickly. Yeah, those little white marks again. I wonder if we'll get anything above an 8.5. No, it's another 8.5, but it's the same staff card. So we have the 2 Leafeon staff cards right there, guys. Both of them labelled correctly. So there clearly is the room to add it because that's a long name. But 2 8.5s. And did they get matching 8.5, 8.5? Oh, this one got an 8.5 on corners. I love the subgrades, by the way. Absolutely love that. And that is very interesting. Now, I wonder if our prices change slightly because of the subgrades or not. It'd be an interesting thing to bear in mind when pricing stuff with subgrades, whether you do knock it down. Because we've got 2. Okay, 2 cards left. And let's see what we got this time. Now, let's have a quick check at that back. White dot there. Could we be looking at another 8.5? And we are! This is the 20th Anniversary Pikachu. A little bit of the fluff on there, I apologise. Centering 9.5, surface 8.5, corners 8.5, edges 8.5. Not one of our slabs that we've done actually has managed to get a 10 in any of these marks so far. Not that I remember. One of you Eagle Eye viewers might have seen if I missed it. I might just check just at the end. And, oh man, so happy, especially with all the promo cards coming around. To have one of these slabbed, I like a 20th anniversary card. Oh man. Look at that. Looking stunning. Last card, guys. Corners are pretty good. Again, are we getting another 8.5 or is it going to be lower? Okay, 3, 2, 1. 9! Wow, this is our first 9, actually. And it got 9.5, a 9, 8.5, and a 9, which brought it to that 9 score. And this is an Electivire Staff, Heart Gold Soul Seal Triumph. But a 9. That is no 10s today, unfortunately, but 9s, 8.5s and 9s pretty much across the board, other than those Dragonite and Dragonairs at the very start. But that is a very solid grade for a CGC and across the board. Super happy with those scores, and the way these look is incredible, guys. I'm just going to have a quick check back to see if there was any like 10 sub scores that I missed, and then let's have a quick like side-by-side comparison with Get Graded, PSA and CGC. So here they are, guys, the 3 slabs that we mentioned earlier. We got CGC, Get Graded and PSA. Now straight off the bat, I'm just going to say it, CGC is my favourite looking one. That crystal clear perspex that they use to actually encase it in, the fact that it's got the subgrades, the little bits of metallic in it as well. I also quite like the back. I like the fact it's got the hologram, it's got the QR code that you can scan on the back, and I think that looks wicked. You've obviously then got Get Graded here, guys, which good, fair play to a UK company getting going with it. They had a lot of troubles at the very start, but hey, let's wish them all the best of luck in the future, and I hope they build a successful company and they employ some people and yeah, make jobs and yeah, bloom, you know, like all that sort of stuff. It'd be good if they did well, but for me, I'm not a fan of how these look, if I'm honest. I'm not blown away by them. One, they've gone and used exactly the same case as PSA, and one thing I don't like about PSA is I don't like their case. I just don't. I don't like the misted effects, so they've just bought, look, they actually fit together. So they've obviously managed to get the same supplier or someone that's copied it perfectly, which is a potential possibility. I don't know if they've got copyright on their case. So you've got that effect, and the fact it's misted, and it's quite one-dimensional. There's no sort of, maybe if there was like more of a differential on their logo, or like, I don't know, another color in there or something, or a bit of a hologram. The back looks nice and sharp. Again, it'd be interesting if they could add a QR code like all the others do. They all use QRs on the back, and there's a lot going on. I find that the back's more interesting to look at on PSA than this, but it's a good go. And if you want to get your cards graded for cheap just to protect them, then they could be the way to go, because you'll get them back super quick. But these for me are the two big ones, and obviously Beckett's is up there as well, but just on the ones we're looking at here, that's my favorite, then followed by that, then the get graded. I just think this just looks awesome. I want to let you know as well, guys, a little bit of an update on CGC and how long this took to get back. So this took about 6 weeks return, but we've spent this express just before they up their prices. So, and you have to pay for subgrades, by the way. There are additional fee on top, and you do have to become a member with them to go direct. We go direct, but there are middlemen for CGC out there now. I know that Griffin Gaming's doing middleman for this service, and it looks pretty solid pricing and stuff. So that could be somewhere to go if you want to use CGC yourself. If you do anything else, like their levels, you have bulk and then economy. You're talking over 140 working day turnaround on those levels, whereas standard, express, and walkthrough are in the, it's like 34, then it's 17, and then it's 7 days, I think, on walkthrough. So their turnaround times are actually really good for the higher levels, and walkthrough is only $75 for a card. That's, for a really fast turnaround, $75 is so cheap, actually, if you think you've got a card that's worth it. And I think that expensive cards are worth sending to CGC. I know a lot of people would say, oh, PSA or Beckett, but CGC are just taking off. Like, these guys, they're not new. They've been grading stuff for years. These guys have got some of the world records for selling comic books in their slabs. So they know what they're doing when they're grading, guys. They are very, very good at what they do. And I do see them. They are already being talked about, one of the powerhouses now, with your PSA up there. You know, PSA are the biggest because it's where everyone knows. And then you've got your Beckett and CGC now. And there's other companies like PCA are creeping on in. I can't wait to get my subs back for that and give you a comparison between them and these as well, because I have a funny feeling PCA might end up being my favorite looking slab of the ones that are around, because from photos they look awesome. So I can't wait to get them back, guys. Well, I want to know what was your favorite out of what we showed you in this return, but also which one of these was your favorite. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, and also let me know if you're thinking of like grading as well yourself. It'd be great to know. Other than that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, you can go and pick up every card you saw in this video from CGC on my website right now. It's linked down below, and do make sure to hit that subscribe button. Drop a big thumbs up, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!